Great. Machine. Nick, Felicia, where do you get off telling my mother that I've got a drug habit? You know what? You don't have a clue. You don't know anything about me, so you just back off.
Eric, before you get on the phone with Ridge and Thorne.
Oh, Stephanie, we can rehearse this thing 1,000 times. And, I didn't sleep a wink last night.
I know you didn't, neither did I. But I have something else I want to talk to you about.
What?
I should have told you last night, but I knew you were really upset.
What is it?
Nick came to the house yesterday to talk to me.
Nick Maroney? What did he want?
He wanted to talk to me about Felicia.
Felicia?
Yes, I didn't realize they've come to know one another, and he's worried about her.
Well, let me guess. Yeah, she's bungee jumping.
Just stop. This is serious. Felicia may have a drug problem.
Yuck. Get a room, will ya?
You get a room, you big mooch.
You can stay for as long as you want, Felicia. It's fun having you here.
At least someone thinks so.
Hey, I'm just kidding with you.
I was referring to Mother.
Oh, you finally got a chance to talk with her, huh? Went that well.
Well, you know.
Yeah, I'm afraid I do. I'm not exactly at the top of her list these days.
Oh, her precious Ridgie?
She never called me that.
Well, not anymore, apparently. Whoa, Ridge. These are smoking.
Yeah, thanks. Part of the new collection.
Do you ever miss designing?
Sometimes. Yeah, but then I remember all the crazy office politics, and it goes out the window like that.
Yeah. Speaking of which.
You have to head over to the office?
Yeah, I got a meeting.
Ooh, sounds important.
Yeah, it is. Felicia, just so you know, Thorne's being removed from Forrester today.
You want some more milk, sweetheart? Want your bottle? Here you go.
Whose feet are these? Whose feet are these? Are these your feet?
Need some help, honey?
I'm fine.
You sure?
Yes. What is the problem?
I think Daddy needs some help. Here. You hold on to your lammy, okay? There you go. Here, let me get that. Here. Well, if looks play any part in this decision, you have got a lock on it.
Mm-hmm. And if they don't?
Well, then, you have got a lock on it.
We'll find out soon enough. Knowing Ridge, he's probably already moved his stuff back into my office.
It'll just add insult to injury when he's got to move it all out again.
Know something I don't?
Maybe. I went to go see your parents last night.
About the meeting?
About the stupid mistake I made giving Sally the designs.
Honey, that was an accident, period, okay?
Yeah, but I didn't know that your parents believed that. You know, and if I had anything to do with you losing your job, I couldn't live with
But
that.
they didn't give you any, did they?
No. They're pretty cool about it. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I got a really good vibe.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
But, honey, you didn't have to do that.
Well, I know that. But it's a good thing I did. Brooke showed up.
Lobbying for Ridge?
Yep.
Huh. I bet Mother loved that.
I don't know. But Brooke seemed pretty confident, you know? Maybe just a little too confident.
Maybe they gave her a reason to be.
would your parents confide in Brooke, of all people?
Mother wouldn't, but Dad might.
Hey, don't psych yourself out like this.
That's my default. Expect the worst, so I'm not disappointed.
Yeah, well, if you were stuck with that attitude, you never would have gotten your promotion in the first place.
Point taken.
When you take the bull by the horns, you are unstoppable. Which that bull-headed brother of yours totally underestimates.
We're having a meeting this morning.
About firing Thorne?
He has a bit of a problem being a team player.
Well, that doesn't sound like Thorne.
He's the one that issued the ultimatum to Mother and Dad, him or me.
Get out,
It's probably what they're going to tell him.
said Mr. Sensitivity.
Hey, I didn't mean for it to wind up this way.
But you're sure he's going to be the one that's going?
Oh, if you don't take my word, ask Brooke. She was with Mother and Dad last night.
I wasn't trying to influence their decision. I just wanted to make sure your mother would leave her feelings for me out of it.
You really think she can?
Well, she said so.
There you go.
Well, that doesn't mean that they're going to choose you.
Well, sounds like you're hoping they don't.
Well, it never pays to bet against the favorite, does it?
A drug problem? Felicia?
I don't know absolutely for sure.
What did Nick say to you?
Well, that she had a lot of pills in her purse.
What kind of pill?
I don't know, but he was concerned enough that he drove all the way over to the house to talk to me. So I called her, I asked her to come over.
Oh, Stephanie, no, you didn't.
Well, of course I did.
You should have let me be the one to talk
Well,
to.
I wanted her to know that I was concerned.
And what happened?
What always happens? She stormed out, she won't return my calls. Eric, you're gonna have to talk to her.
Of course I will. We have to take care of this first.
Hello?
Thorne, it's Dad.
You ready for me?
Yes, and I'd like you to bring Darla along as well, would you?
Okay.
You know, she came to see us last night.
Yes.
I think she'd be interested in this.
Okay, we're on our way.
Now, Ridge,
You're kidding. You want me giving your teenage son advice?
I wouldn't say that.
He wants you to spy on him.
I wouldn't go that far either.
Well, good. Neither would I.
He's just taken an interest in this mystery girl.
Well, he's on the rebound, right? There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm not so sure.
Ridge saw Thomas kissing some girl in a car.
It's just that he wouldn't tell me anything about it. You know, he just wanted to keep it a mystery. Kind of weird.
I'll get it.
Anyway, it's probably nothing I need to worry about.
But you want to be sure.
Well, would you talk to him? I know no man can resist your charms, sis.
Well, you'd be surprised. But I'll try.
Of course, Eric. We'll be there as soon as we can.
Is he ready for me?
Yes, he wants me to be there too.
All right, well, I will tell Catherine that you're leaving, and I'll have that talk with Tommy Boy.
Great. Thank you. What's up?
There was something in the tone of his voice. It sounded pretty ominous.
Okay, we are set.
Hey, is Alexandria okay in there?
She and Sally are having a ball.
Good.
What are you doing?
I'm thanking you.
You're thanking me.
Yes, I am. I never would have been able to take this step without you, you know that.
Well, you better wait to thank me until we see how this ends up.
You think they'll pick me?
I do.
So do I.
They realize how amazing you are, honey, and how much they'd be losing if you ever left that company. Ridge may have stolen the spotlight the last few months, but They appreciate you and all of your hard work. And baby, you have earned this. You know it, I know it, and your parents do too.
Wow. Wow. I really am a brilliant designer.
Well, that was never in question.
No. Neither was this decision. Whatever tone you heard in Dad's voice.
He just sounded a little grim.
Well, of course he did. He's voting Thorne out of the company today.
You know who you remind me of right now?
Who?
Massimo.
I am Eric's son. That's why I came back to Forrester, and that's why I'm going to stay there.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with being self-assured.
So why do I feel like you're busting my chops here?
I'm not. Forrester wouldn't be what it is today without you and Eric.
I know that.
Everybody knows that. The press, consumers, me, your parents, Thorne.
So I'm just salt in his wounds, is that it?
Well, maybe it wouldn't have gotten to this point if...
No, I disagree. I think the problem is not my confidence, Brooke. It's his lack of it. Every move I made, he turned it into a threat. And, he blew up finally. I think that was probably Darla's influence in the whole thing.
Oh, Rich, don't start on her.
Is she going to be there?
Probably.
Well, maybe that's just as well. She'll see once and for all what I've been saying this whole time. This little crusade of hers to get Thorne his due is just going to backfire and hurt him. Come on, let's go.
Darling, it's going to be all right.
He'll never understand. I don't understand how I let it get this far.
You?
I treated Ridge differently. They all knew it, and they resented it.
You weren't alone in doing that. But you're right. He's not going to understand.
I fought so hard to protect my children. I never thought that we'd have to try and protect them from each other.
Thorne and Darla here.
Oh,
No good, Slenderman.
Hi.
Hi.
Mom, Dad.
Hi, sweetie.
It's good to see you.
Thank you.
So, today's the day.
Whether we like it or not.
It's a hell of a position to put you in, but something had to give.
And Felicia, what's up?
You finally. Late night?
Kinda. Where's Brooke?
She actually had to go to the office with your dad.
Oh.
Oh, come on. It's not such a bad thing. It's a good thing to get rid of the old folks. Gives you and I a chance to catch up.
Well, Dad told me to plug my ears if you start telling stories.
Really? Well, I'm sure you have a few stories of your own.
Starting to?
Mm-hmm. With the ladies. Do tell.
Well, there's barely a chapter in that story.
Oh, come on. What about that chick you were kissing last night?
Well, Dad told you?
You know, he's a little overprotective, but I think it's cute.
Well, he has nothing to worry about because we're just having fun. Where it goes from here, we'll see.
Oh, it sounds healthy.
No lectures?
Just, one word of advice.
And what's that?
Be nice to your dad. Treat him like a friend.
Well, I try.
Well, try harder. I'm the voice of experience, okay? I mean, no matter how much he gets on your case, someday you're gonna need his friendship. Believe me. It's gonna be a sad day when you realize that you need it, and it's gone.
Dad, you could just tell us.
There are things I want to say to you both.
Damn it.
Ridge, Brooke, good.
Sorry we're late.
Had some new ideas last night. Took him down to the cutting room. Didn't want to get too far behind. Thorne, Darla, pleasure to see you.
Ridge?
Well, let's all sit down. This is a very sad day for your mother and me.
I don't think either of you really understand how difficult it has been to make this decision.
Well, once we get past this point, it'll get easier.
Yeah, I hope so, Rich. I hope so. But from our perspective, there's only one way that can happen, and that's if the two of you resolve your differences like adults, like brothers. The two of you apologize to one another because you've both been in the wrong.
I can't do this anymore, Dad.
Well, maybe you should have quit months ago. We wouldn't have to go through this right now.
That's your style, isn't it? Walking out.
Oh, stop it, both of you.
I go after what I want, Thorne.
What do you think I'm doing?
Whining. You owe me this company. I've had such a difficult childhood.
Well, if you did, it's because of you.
You're making this worse, Darla.
You're gonna start on her too?
You're lucky to even be in this building, Darla. In fact, this is your last time, by the way.
You know what? She's family, Ridge. Just as much as you or
Oh, the hell she is, Thorne! She's ripping us apart, and if you don't see that, you're a dingbat as well.
Stop it! Just stop it.
There's no getting around this, Dad.
I get it, Rich. I get it. I see that now.
So pull the trigger. Put him out of his misery so we can get back to work. You did make a decision, right?
Yeah. Somebody's leaving. But it's not going to be Thorne.
The many looks of love.
I never feel safer than when you're holding me.
The bold and the beautiful. The look that's got you hooked on CBS Daytime.